Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and greeting to all my friend and my lecturer. Today, we from group 4. Today we will present presentation about topic 6, which is workplace environment and ergonomics. So before we start, I would like to introduce ourselves. My name is Muhammad Wildan bin Kamal, and my number matrix is 08DKA21F1097.
My name is Nur Sharmila bin Azizan. My matrix number 08DKA21F1095.
My name is Nurhani Nazra binti Muhammad Zamri, and my matrix number is 08DKA21F1096.
So before we explain more about the workplace environment and ergonomic, we must know the definition about workplace environment. A workplace environment refers to the element that comprise the setting in which employees work and impact worker. While the some items that comprise it are overviews, such as the world treatment or the number of the indoor plant, or other are more obvious, such as company, politics, or a co-worker whose personality traits do not suit the company culture. So, what is the ergonomic? Okay, the ergonomic or human factor is the scientific discipline concerned with understanding of the interaction among human and the other elements of system, and the profession that applies theory, principle, data, and method to design in order to optimize human well-being and overall system performance.
So today I will talk about the safe environment. Safe environment, one in which all possible practical action has been taken to make the workplace safe for every worker. In safe environment, we need to take the important thing that the healthy environment to the workers. Healthy environment to the workers include a good indoor air quality and respiratory level. 2 is lighting and sickness. 3 is temperature and humidity, and the last one is noise in the hearing. So today, I and my friend will explain about the healthy environment. So I will explain about indoor air quality and respiratory level. Indoor air quality, or IAQ, is defined as the measure of air that affect the health and well-being occupants. According to the Dutch, Experience Syndrome, or SBS, is the term commonly used for the illness that occur among the occupants as a result of poor indoor air quality in a building. For example, it will affect the workers that they cannot concentrate with their work and not feel comfortable to do work because of a bad quality that they have. Poor IAQ can cause a variety of health problems, also lead to failure to keep fan, ventilation system, and filters clean. For example, it will affect of our health. Like the people who have an allergic reaction can be more affected. Another can be like respiratory problem, aeration, sinusitis, bronchitis, and pneumonia. In addition, the space between workers and another worker should have a small distance to facilitate the entry of ventilation. This is because if it's too dense, it can also result in workers getting less air. Because if the small distance or don't have a distance, it will keep more difficult to get the air. Next is lighting and sightness. In all workplaces need to have a good nature and suitable lighting. It can help employees be more performant, productive in their work, and can avoid a mistake in the paperwork. But on the other hand, if you get too much lighting, the workers or employee could cause a harm such as glare headache and stress to do a work because the lighting is very high and not comfortable. In other situation, if you get the poor lighting, it could lead to eye strain and also affect our eyes to do a work. Adhere to achieve a good lighting and sightness need to concentrate a few things of issue. First is lighting design. Include the emergency lighting. Emergency lighting is very important, especially at the stairs, because at there it's very dark. 2 is type of work to be done, especially when we do a work instead of drawing. because when we do a drawing, it's very important to have a lighting. 3 is overall work environment. 4 is health issue and individual requirement. And lastly is maintenance, replacement and disposal. At here, I will finish my explanation. I will pass to my next friends. Thank you.
Reasonable temperature and humidity. Thermal comfort in the workplace is the result of various distinct factors. The determinants of comfort in the workplace environment include temperature, humidity, air distribution, personal preference, and acclimatization. An agreeable temperature should be at least 23 to 26 degrees Celsius or 73.4 to 78.8 degrees Fahrenheit. A room where much of the work involves severe physical effort, the temperature should be no less than 13 degrees Celsius or 55.4 degrees Fahrenheit. High temperatures in the workplace may result from the effects of sunlight on the building structure, exceeding the building's design ability to protect the occupants. Management action should be taken when discomfort becomes apparent to limit exposure to uncomfortable temperatures. A constant temperature of 30 degrees Celsius is generally utilized as the point at which work should stop. Next, humidity is the measure of moisture in the air at saturation point. The relative humidity is 100%. Low level of humidity can worsen respiratory and skin condition. According to the Guidelines on Occupational Safety and Health in the Office 1999, published by DOSH, the optimum comfort range for relative humidity should be around 40% to 60%. Acceptable noise level and hearing. Individuals' hearing can be irreversibly harmed by high levels of noise at work. Hearing loss brought on by noise at work can be temporary or lasting. If exposure to the noise is continuous, hearing loss must be permanent. Sudden, extremely loud or explosive sounds from stamping machine, guns, and work machines can also bring about permanent damage to hearing. Affected person may find that all sound seems muted and may find it difficult to differentiate words with similar sound. The Guidelines for Control of Occupational Noise 2005 by DOSH is intended as basic practical guidance to the employer in developing noise control measures, thereby helping him or her comply with the requirements of the Factories and Machinery Noise Exposure Regulations 1989. The sound intensity or degree of loudness is expressed on a logarithmic scale and measured in decibel. The logarithmic decibel scale runs from 0 dB to 160 dB. Recommended ambient noise levels for visual display unit VDU work is between 40 dB to 60 dB. The best approach to reduce noise and noise exposure is often a combination of methods such as: first, location and orientation, moving the noise source away from the work area or turning the machine around. Second, enclosure, surrounding the machine or other noise source with sound absorbing material, but the effect is limited unless total enclosure is achieved. Lastly is silencers. Use of silencers can suppress noise generated when air, gas, or steam flow in pipes or are vented at the atmosphere.